Guys, what's going on? It is day 12 of the Fit and 10 Challenge, and hey, we're well over the halfway point to our next body fat scans, right? Because our body fat scan is going to be on day 21, day 22, something like that. So yeah, we're right at the halfway point. And listen, don't stress about it. Don't worry about if things aren't perfect yet. We're striving towards making things better, right? The key is to improve every day and try to get within that 10% of each of those macros, right? We want to be within 10% of each of those macros, your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fats. And if you're having problems with it, then please let me know. And, you know, we can even take some time out on the weekend, and or I can organize a separate time and we can go through things in greater detail, okay? If you want to chat with me one-on-one, let me know, okay? Just fire us an email, text us, talk to us, send in your form, let us know, okay? All right, let's get to some questions here quickly. Oh, by the way, you know, I want to just tell you guys one thing. Obviously, listen, some of you are still asking me, hey, I've got my numbers this week. I'm not sending out the numbers until this weekend, okay? We need at least a good 10 days of following these numbers relatively solidly. And if you're not, then you know, obviously changing the numbers isn't going to make a huge difference. Okay, I'm only going to change the numbers slightly, and as some of you know, I only make small changes week to week or every 2 weeks. Okay. All right, questions. I noticed canned fish isn't mentioned as a protein source. Is there a reason? Nope, there is no reason. You can have canned fish. And what are your thoughts on canned fish, specifically sardines? Yeah, should be fine. Sardines are pretty, actually you gave me the breakdown. They're pretty lean. They kind of fall in line with like tuna. And so nothing wrong with it. You can have those in your diet. I prefer to go with the fish that are packed in water because it's going to be a little bit more accurate to measure. The ones that are packed in the olive oil, it's hard to know, you know, how much olive oil you're getting. So I would go with the canned fish in water. So whether that's tuna or salmon or sardines, totally fine. And the two that I consume are wild caught. Great. Yes. Go with wild. All your meat should be wild. Okay. Fish, red meat. Well, poultry is as best as possible, right? Grain fed, left to range free, right? Okay, another question here. I think it may be out of the scope of the Fit and 10 program, but I'm interested in trying skipping rope as part of the cardio component, but I don't know how. Kelly Starrett's Jump Rope Mechanics. Didn't even know he had a book called Jump Rope Mechanics. I'm familiar with Supple Leopard. Great resource, by the way, Kelly Starrett. Kelly Starrett's Jump Rope Mechanics video really overwhelmed me with the minute details involved. Is there a Tom coach who's proficient in skip rope that can help me? Yes, Martina can help you. I am not the skip rope guy for sure, but she definitely is. She skips, and she can definitely help you with this. Yes, you can incorporate this into your cardio component. You can do anything that's going to raise your heart rate, okay? Now, the key with this is that obviously we want to go through intervals where that heart rate jumps up. So we need to really kick things up quite fast. So skipping rope you may not have the skill yet of skipping rope to, you know, incorporate that amount of intensity with a snap of the fingers, right? So we really want to get that heart rate, keep that heart rate at a lower number, and then really bounce it up higher, especially as the weeks go on. As the weeks go on, we're going to kick up that heart rate higher. We'll be doing more intervals, okay? But the total time frame will always be 25 minutes. Okay, let's take a look here at another question. Somebody's asking me, why are carbs more than protein? Was wondering why that was. Yeah, well, there's several reasons, but your protein's already pretty high. Your calories are pretty high right now. So, your calories are high. Your carbs are you know, a decent chunk of that. Your protein's 30% of that. I mean, that's, your protein is pretty high. Can we take your protein higher? Yeah, we can. And you know, we may do that as time goes on, but it won't, if it does go higher, it won't go much higher, okay? So, you know, your calories are where your calories are at. So I gotta give you something, right? So I'm not gonna overload you with protein. You guys already have enough protein. A lot of people are already telling me how full they are. So, you know, 30% of your calories from protein is plenty, especially when your calories are as high as they are. Now, now when I say that, your calories are not super high, by the way. Okay, your calories are, you know, above, you know, slightly average. That's really what they are. It's just the choices of food become a lot different, especially when you're forced to eat that much more protein. Okay, and yeah, I'm going off track here a little bit, but listen, your calories are high enough, and I'm not going to do more than 30% protein. So, hence, you know, the rest of the energy's got to come from fats and carbs. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Okay, and if it doesn't, or you want more detail on that, let me know. All right, how are we doing for time here? 6 minutes. My God, I swear to God, it's only been 3. Apparently not. Okay, message of the day. Okay, and this just goes with the beginning of what I talked about. We're going to keep pushing forward, right? We got to keep going, and you know, when you feel like you can't do anymore, you feel like this isn't for you, I just want you to think you got to try. You got to try again. You got to try once more. You got to try differently. You got to try tomorrow. You got to try and ask for help, and you got to just keep trying. Okay, that is how you will succeed. We just got to keep trying. Keep trying. Guys, you will get better at this. You will get more comfortable. Trust me, it just takes some time. And same with the training, right? I think I told you guys, like, there are certain movements that I did, I've been doing for years, but it took me, like, you know, one movement in particular, I remember it took me at least 10 years to figure out how to do. So this is normal, all right? So things take time. I realize this is a 10-week challenge, but I am equipping you with things, with ideas, well, more than ideas. I am equipping you with tools and knowledge that will help you for the rest of your life, all right? So listen closely and watch all these videos, because a lot of you are behind the videos because you're asking me questions I've already answered in my previous videos, okay? All right, submit, commit. You know what you got to do, right? You got to, as one of the participants mentioned, you got to just bite into this and keep going, right? Go hard. I want you to tackle this challenge. I want you to attack this challenge, okay? Just like when you go in the gym and you work out, I want you to kind of attack those weights, all right? So attack the challenge, you guys. Submit, commit, do everything that you got to do. Fulfill your pillars. Put them in your calendar, right? Plan to prepare your food. I will talk to you guys all soon. See you guys.